Yeah.
Another
So
dog there? Or?
no, it kicked me out of spectator mode, and then I had to join through the new mode. So what time are you guys at in the
We
game?
are at, 1 second. 22, 31, 32,
All right,
33
awesome.
here.
So I'm synced with you guys. All right, awesome.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I think it says live for us, so.
Yeah.
So I guess as live as it can be.
Okay, awesome. So it looks like Raise Your Weapon, 8 to 5 kills. They're not necessarily ahead in gold here. You know, just barely ahead.
Oh.
But they do have an advantage.
Yeah.
They want to start taking down turrets of their opponents. Looks like they're going to rotate possibly on the mid turret here and take down this one next.
Yeah, we were talking. Raise Your Weapon. They had a few minutes ago here. They had 3,000 gold lead. They're just bringing it up under a little bit over 1,000 now. So hopefully not a repeat of last game. I thought they were ahead last game in the beginning too. And,
yeah, and I think part of it to attribute to is like I said, Vex Esports definitely strikes me as a team that they're very good together as a team. You can tell they're a solid team. Where Raise Your Weapon, this group doesn't play together maybe as much as Vex Esports does, so they may have like a few holes in their communication. So they'd be a little bit slower to react than Vex Esports, which is that's Vex Esports kind of advantage in this game. And also their team is really built around a poke comp. They've really heavy poke between their entire team, so they might see them gain a little bit of advantage here when we move into the stage where they're trying to push down turrets like they are right now. They definitely do not want to get engaged on by the Raise Your Weapon team if they get to initiate this.
Yeah, especially with Vayne there. One good man between Vayne and Morgana, it looks like they can clean. Vayne or Morgana and Mumu looks like they can clean up just 3v5 there, and then you got the Rumble ult to come in there. And Rumble's fairly well fed here, so
yeah,
almost
Rumble's
got his death cap.
Yeah, once he gets his death cap, I mean, like his AP
500
ratios,
gold off.
like if you really count up his effective AP ratios for a lot of his damage over time spells, there's something stupid like you get like 1.7 damage per AP, like really ridiculous stuff. if he's allowed to land his full flamethrower or something like that. So just to give you an idea how hard he scales with AP, it's pretty ridiculous.
Wow.
That's also assuming he's in the overheat zone, so he's getting the bonus damage and AP or whatever. Either thinking about possibly stealing here. Don't think they're going to be able to do it.
Yeah,
Now let's rotating down for show. If they are able to pick off someone, like a Rumble early, it will be huge. It's like they're going to get Highwind. That's not necessarily the guy you want. It's almost like that's almost like the blitz grab where you're like blitz grab, and then like a Mumu comes
into
back.
The Udyr or something like that.
Great flashback to
And
Ruda.
there's Nautilus.
And a lot of folks on Otter, like I said, that's what they want. Otter's going to turn around here in a second. Great equalizer, actually catching a lot of members, but it's just going to be able to protect them from getting run down at this point.
Dragon just came up right now. We'll see if they make a move for it. They're pinging for it, so we'll see.
Yeah, let's go for Dragon.
Yeah, they're all walking down.
I was almost half expecting them to maybe try to make a move towards Baron. They knew they were probably going to back off Otter and Saruda, so they could have possibly done it. Vayne was bought.
Yeah.
Raise Your Weapon actually doesn't have a lot of warding on it. They only have the top ward by Wraiths. Right now, gold leaders in this game. It looks like Ari is at 7,600 for Vex Esports, and Rumble is rocking 8.6k like a boss. Otter farming like crazy. He's definitely going to be key. Again, like I said, they focusing Otter in that last team fight. That was solid strategy. The two they need to focus because he's not quite too tanky yet, and they can actually take him and raise.
Morgana's saving up for something here.
Yeah, it looks like
she got 2,300 gold. Wow.
Just gonna buy her hourglass straight up this game, apparently.
Yeah. Well, now she's gotta be worried though. If a Baron fight does go down, she's gonna have all that money saved up, and it could have gone to a lot better use. Both teams pretty
yeah, it looks like she's gonna go back and spend
standoffish here. There you go. I think Vayne will come for red here. Morgana will come back up and they'll contest Baron.
Vex is slowly catching up in the gold.
Yeah, they're
they're
coming
creeping.
up close.
That's what they want to do. definitely in this game. Looks like Cogman finished his Zeal.
They're up that one extra tower.
Yeah, I'm also interested, if he gets a little bit of gold too, a lot of a common strat too is after you get an Infinity Edge, you can actually buy a green pot really quickly. Bring that into a team fight. Make you pretty strong. Although they do have the new there, so it might not be completely needed because they have Blood Boil. But stacking those all together, you start to get Cogman near like max attack speed, and at that point, Cogman's scary as can be. Like, don't want any part of that. Saruta with an Oracles, clearing out Baron right now. Gonna cross through that one too. Looks like Vex Esports split a little bit. They're gonna want to pick one side to team up on if they decide to engage this.
So you're gonna just clean up all the wards here.
Yeah, which it's a good strategy. Picks up a lot of gold in the meantime.
I think she's gonna take a fourth one here too.
And will we see the engage here?
Oh,
looks like Nautilus going in first. Amumu gonna catch 2 targets, but it's the tanky targets. Where will the ult come? Equalizer comes in. They will finish off Nautilus first. Ari flashing a little bit into it. Great soul shackle.
Oh, that Morgana.
Huge upfront damage. Double kill in the process. And they're gonna pick. It's gonna pick up Black Key too. Otter's still alive, chasing down Ari. Ari's gonna try to back off out of this. Ignite goes down. Will she be able to escape and survive? No, she won't. Double kill for Otter too. And they're probably gonna press in and might pick up a turret in the process. Well, their wave is pushed a little bit, so they have no one to tank this for them.
Oh, okay.
So they might not be able to get a turret, but great team fight there. That upfront damage for Morgana there, look, she almost did try to straight up buy her Hourglass, but she'll be able to buy it now.
Great. Back to buy.
Yeah, she's definitely going to be able to buy her Hourglass now, that's for sure. But yeah, that Morgana, once that came in, that was dirty.
RaiseYourWeapon just wanted to get that gap in there again. The almost 2,000 gold lead now. Yeah, and it looks like they don't get any towers though. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, they're not going to get a tower for it, but they get a little bit, a little bit more gold advantage. They're still creeping.
Oh, and it looks like Vex might rush a Baron here. They know that Morgana and Rumble are quite low.
Yeah, and I think they're running in here and they're expecting there to be wards here, but in fact there's no wards and Nautilus actually starting this. But RaiseYourWeapons, they're not going to let this. They definitely know
here. No, I don't think they can make it.
They don't have Morgana though.
It'll be close.
Oh, great!
There's the Rumble.
Great equalizer right there.
Pushes them off of it. Wow, everyone
great
is low.
Flash.
Morgana's ult is up. What? If we see a good Morgana ultimate here, it could be a huge change.
Yeah,
Baron's
I think this is RaiseYourWeapons' advantage now. They're down the equalizer, but they have the other team backed off about half health for a lot of their major players. They might. Looks like they might push, or they could possibly force the Baron.
Cogma and Vayne still neck and neck. 200 gold difference between the two.
And the bot turret probably will. They could push on the bot turret. They have the minion wave.
Yeah.
Need to be careful though, because Baron still is in contention. If they show everybody bot, then Baron could be quickly rushed down. RaiseYourWeapons
look,
buying their
minions
time.
might be able to take it.
Yeah, I mean both teams need to be careful, because the next team fight is going to be really costly for either team, especially if a Baron comes out.
After the next fight, if they get like 2 or 3 guys left still, one of the teams, I think an inhibitor will go down.
Yeah, it looks like Bosco's backing off again, buying a blasting wand. Could see him turn that into a void staff as well.
Yeah, he's got his hourglass now.
Otter actually rushing his void staff when he in his rumble build. Actually, have a lot of Megatron cloaks on the build. So.
Here.
Yeah, he is. I would like to see a RyLight come out of Rumble a lot of times, because it's like that perfect build of tankiness and AP, and adds the slow factor in there. Once you have the slow in there, because the whole point, like I said earlier, is like if you can get the full duration of his damage over time effects, that's where his damage really starts to get. When you look at his numbers, it gets really ridiculous. And if you have a RyLight, it keeps you in there longer. You can pretty much permanently slow people and stay on them forever.
Yeah.
If you have a RyLight. But it looks like Otter just wants to, you know, throw down his equalizer, make them lose half their health in one go, call it a day.
It just does so much damage. Oh wow, Nautilus taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, Nautilus getting focused a lot, but again, that's getting a lot of cooldowns down.
Here.
Equalizer will come down. It's going to put a lot of damage onto Kog'Maw, but not a lot of damage onto anybody else. Nearly in the background, trying to deal a lot of damage. Shorelia is popping Arf is all over Nidalee, or actually he's changed his mind, and gets taken down. So Arf was like, hey, I'm going in here. Soul Shackle going to catch 2 people. Will be able to catch
looks like
Nunu. Will catch Nunu.
There.
And that is the wrong way. Nidalee is not where you quite wanted to go, but they will convert that into 2 kills. But again, Otter and Morgana getting fed. Poor Arf
here a lot longer.
He got the Shurelia's Revel and he was like, alright, I'm all in. And then Nidalee turned around and was like, and he was like, oh wait, I didn't mean that. No. Takedown. Oh, dang. And again, a lot of this upfront damage is being put onto Nautilus, which is, you know, not necessarily the best case scenario. I mean, Equalizer put a bit of damage onto Kog'Maw, but, you know, ideally you'd want to hit more targets than that and not just, you know, put a lot of damage onto Nautilus. So Highwind finally has finished that Aegis of Legion and Sunfire Cape. Finished up those recipes. Spent all his gold. Morgana actually banking 1,300 at this point.
Yeah, I don't know why she seems to... Oh, looks like she just bought a Negatron poke here.
Yep. So she's probably going for a Pistol Scepter.
Nidalee as well has got 1,500 gold there.
And they've shown bottom, so looks like Vex Gaming wants to go for this Baron. If they get this would actually be huge for them in this game. RaiseYourWeapon needs to run as fast as they can. Looks like they've already popped Shurelia's Ribbon, trying to run this down. Equalizer comes in, that's probably going to help them with Baron.
Oh, and
it will help them with Baron. Now they need to convert kills. Now this RaiseYourWeapon needs to engage.
Oh, and it looks like Rumble gets shut down very fast.
Yes, he will.
Oh, and the Morgana... Zonia's ulti.
Trying to get off.
Oh my goodness.
Good AoE ults there, but Highwind.
All the AoE ults,
but Vayne is cleaning up. She could clean up this whole team fight.
Oh my
goodness.
goodness.
But the true damage comes in and finishes off. Spear kills Highwind.
Wow, that's
good. And no, they're actually going to lose this team fight. I thought they had it and Vayne survived.
Oh.
Wow. And they run out of here with Baron buff. That was a crazy engagement. I thought RaiseYourWeapon had that for sure, but Vayne was able to fall due to Kog'Maw's true damage on top of that team fight.
Yeah.
Man, that was close. That was a really close team fight.
That was great. If Rummel didn't get taken down so fast there, he barely got anything off. He got his ulti off, but he got his Giant Spell now. He'll be a lot more sustained in the fight. Here goes one tower. Oh, they back off the inhib.
Yeah, they're not going to try to take
they're going for dragging instead.
And what is... Yeah, so it looks like Rebel might be going now for the RyW Scepter.
Yeah.
Which I think will
good
be,
choice, I think.
Obviously it makes him more tanky with that extra health, but, you know, once he gets that slow combined in there, he'll be really effective with team fights. You know, he keeps leading off with
Team Vex here. I was going to say Team Vex here pulling ahead now with 3.5 gold ahead. Huge difference from their 2,000 gold behind.
Yeah, I mean, they have the secret sauce, so Highwind coming down here wants to get a gank possibly. I don't think he's going to be able to get it. Vayne all in.
Ulti goes off.
They will catch him.
So low.
Oh, goodbye.
And
great catch there. That's actually going to be huge for team fights and their advantage on this map. And they're actually going to take away a lot from the enemy's poke. So I really do like that play by them. If they really want to take this turret too, they can even zone out, you know, with some of their ults, but they don't even need it. It's gonna clear another turret, and they're gonna go for base at this point.
Yeah, without Kog'Maw there, he's a huge chunk of their damage.
Yeah, that was clutch. I was about to say, like, I don't know what Vex's secret sauce is, but you know, they've been always they're never really down in a game, and then like it's like when they get ahead, like all of a sudden they're really ahead. A lot of it obviously was that Baron, but and the fact they won that team fight, but. It's pretty funny how, you know, RaiseYourWeapon, as good as they've looked in a lot of these team fights and how they're doing in lanes, it's like they're never, you know, with a commanding lead.
Yeah, back down to the 1.5k gold lead.
Yep.
Raise your weapon still ahead with the kills though.
Yeah, still ahead with kills, and they cleared out those 2 towers, which is what helped them catch up really quickly. Waiting for that gold deficit, but Bosco getting caught out
going down here.
And Nautilus again, the target
and
of a lot of hate
here,
and they're back onto Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw's going to flash out of the Soul Shackle, trying to get back with Nidalee being zoned out of this, but Kog'Maw still putting out damage. Great bandage shots on the Kog'Maw, they will pick up that kill.
Oh,
Nunu's
wow.
starting to channel an ult. Double kill for Nunu. Otter trying to survive in this team fight. He needs some spellvap to come in from somewhere, but he's not going to get it.
No.
And great team fighting for Vex. I mean, their team fighting has been absolutely stellar. You know, again, a lot of that initial cooldown is being wasted on the tanky Nautilus, and I really don't like that. I don't like that initiation. But the smart thing that Vex did there, again, you saw the problem with the focus fire, because Nidalee spread out, and they started focusing Nidalee, and then half of Raise Your Weapon was focusing Kog'Maw, and getting, like, kind of picked apart. At the same time, Vex is also accomplishing a goal by spreading all their team out and getting outside of a lot of the AoE ults that Raise Your Weapon has, so... great, just great team fighting by them.
Yeah.
I have to hand it to them. Like, their play has been very, very good this game. And from a team, RaiseYour Weapon, they have a lot of talented players on their team. They're no slouches.
No.
They've beaten really, really good teams. It's a really good team. So, I got to hats off to Vex. They're playing a stellar game.
Yeah, they second time now they pulled ahead mid-game, late game here.
And I've also
looked like Raise Your Weapon really had this in starting as another turnaround.
Yeah, and that's a sign of a good team. When I watched V8 in the IPL qualifiers, and they won the qualifiers, and against like a pretty good field of teams. The one thing that stuck out to me is they were kind of like Vex. It's like even if they were possibly down a little bit, it was never a big margin. It was always 1.5k, maybe 3k at max, and then when they would swing ahead, they would just swing ahead big, and they would never lose that grip. And so that's a sign of a really good team. That it's like you're always in a game, even though it appears like the other team's making moves. You're still taking blue buffs away from when they take your dragon. You're taking turrets when they're taking dragon. If you have to give it up, they're always getting something, so they're mitigating the losses that they're accruing, and able to stay within. They're able to stay in the hunt, if you will. But again, Raise Your Weapon, I gotta hand, we're talking Vex's praises, but Raise Your Weapon's like one team ace away with all their AoE ults and RFR staying alive in these team fights. They need to spend a little bit more effort trying to, I think, protecting RFR, because we saw that one team fight, he came in at the end, and if he's able to do that, just be ignored for like half a second, Vane's enough of a hyper carry that she can just tear apart your entire team.
A lot of damage.
Yeah, and she has...
Oh, looks like the...
Yeah,
oh,
she's
wow!
Going all in. Actually has that Guardian's Angel. That initial damage into Ahri chops her to half.
Oh.
And RFR just wants to tank turrets now, too, apparently.
Yeah. Not sure if that's the best idea.
I'm chasing. So Raise Your Weapon does know that they are strong here. They want to try.
They're waiting for another Baron here to start the team fight off. Looks like someone's going to go down to clear bottom.
Yeah, they definitely don't want to lose another team fight. If they lose another team fight, they're in tons of trouble.
Oh, wow.
Saruta with a great Howling Gale protecting herself there. Running up is going to... And Nidalee actually fails to jump over the wall. Which is actually going to save Saruta here. Saruta's going to blue pill back, and now Raise Your Weapon actually has to back up. Give up position here. Looks like they're going to go bottom, try to protect that bottom turret from
and there's Baron.
To minions.
Oh, and they see them bottom. I don't think they can do anything to stop this Baron.
Yeah, right as Baron's up. What horrible timing.
Oh, no.
For Raise Your Weapon. And Raise Your Weapon is going to have to give this up. They have wards all the way, can see this coming, and Otter does not want to get caught by this Ahri. That could be game. He's actually just going to ult at max range just to try to steal. And they actually catch Highwind. Highwind's going to have to probably... No, he shouldn't. Good job. Wow. Actually, good job by Highwind, because Highwind could have done what a lot of players do, and they just blow their ult because they're panicking. But that actually wouldn't have helped them. The problem in this team fight now is Raise Your Weapon has no chance.
It sounded like Amumu's ult did go off, though. I heard the sound effect for it. Just no visual animation. It looks like it didn't go on cooldown, though.
Yeah. But,
oh, and Janna gets grabbed. Oh, flash.
But really, like, Raise Your Weapon can't really fight effectively here, because without Equalizer... They're missing a lot of their damage output, and it was basically used to check Baron, save Baron, a Baron kill possibly. But now Vex, clearing out inhibitors. They got two down. They just want to go for that 3. Once Equalizer is back up, it probably has about 15 seconds. Otter getting picked off a little bit. They're trying to pop as much protection as they can for him. But as soon as that comes back up, and High Wind should be coincide with Equalizer coming up, they're going to go all in because they're going to have to try to defend themselves. But it looks like right as that would happen, Vex is going to get out of here perfectly safe and sound. And I got to hand it to him, playing a brilliant game. A game that I'm sure RaiseYourWeapon felt like, we should totally be winning this game. And right now they're going, what happened? They're wondering what happened.
Yeah. Just one fight at Baron, can turn it around like that so fast.
Yeah, I mean that fight out mid again.
Inhibitors down.
To me, if there's one thing I could I think would change all of these team fights for RaiseYourWeapon is just need to be a little bit better at focusing heroes down. And just have a little bit better target priority, and I think they could definitely come out on top. And some of these fights have been so close. Like literally, the one fight at Baron where Vex Gaming had Baron, and RFRF came in at the end. The only reason those champions were alive was because of the regen from Baron. Otherwise, that would have been an ace for Team RaiseYourWeapon. But that Baron buff making the difference.
Yeah, huge difference here.
So
it's like Kog'Maw, he went for the Sash there instead of the Guardian Angel.
Which I actually like. QSS to me, if you're gonna die late game, it's gonna be because of CC. Typically, if you're Kog'Maw, especially with your range. So having the QSS is more valuable than having a revive, because what happens with the revive, if anything, it makes it so people maybe don't want to target you as much. But really, what usually happens is you die, you come back up, you have no health, they just blow you apart again, and you cry about it. But where QSS is like, hey, the only way I would die anyways is if I get caught. So this just gives me an out, if I get caught. So I do like it. I think both have their advantages, but I like the QSS.
Yeah, I agree. QSS. I find it a lot better just because basically you can't die. Well, as long as you use it once, you can't die. And here it's like initiation.
Gets 2 people with his ult. I do like that. Nidalee in the background trying to focus down. Otter will fall really quickly here. Great Soul Shackle combined with the Hourglass. They're going to be able to go one kill, but Kog'Maw's still not down yet. They finally will take him down.
Kog'Maw goes down.
And it looks like Vayne will come back up here.
Vayne, though,
And so did you see the Guardian Angel there? Look how much it protected our fire. He came back up and was gone before you even saw his character model. And we're going to see the next...
Looks like the Kog'Maw blew up on him. Looks like Team Vex is going to take the win here.
Yeah, so congratulations to Team Vex taking the series 2-0 in the semifinals. RaiseYourWeapon going to be playing for 3rd and 4th in worldwide tournaments. 32-man tournament. 32-team tournament.
And it's game here. Yeah, 32 teams.
So yeah, congratulations to Vex Game. They played a stellar game. I was really
that was a great game here. Actually, I loved it. Glad I watched that.